Milo and the Rainbow Wind. In the sunny seaside town of Splashport, the air always smelled of salt and adventure. Milo Twizzle lived there in a house with a yellow door. He was a small boy with big ideas and even bigger orange glasses that sat right on the tip of his nose. To Milo, every blank wall was a story waiting to be told with a splash of color. Milo never went anywhere without his special backpack. It was covered in dozens of tiny pinwheels that whirred and clicked whenever the ocean breeze caught them. Today, the pinwheels were spinning faster than ever as Milo walked toward the pier, carrying his favorite jars of vibrant paint. As Milo reached the base of the great lighthouse, he set his paints down. But just as he popped the lid off a jar of sky blue paint, a mischievous gust of wind swept across the harbor. Suddenly, the paint didn't just sit in the jar, it leaped into the air, followed by the gold, the red, and the violet. Colors twisted and turned, growing into a giant rainbow tornado that roared above the pier. The townspeople gasped and stepped back. But Milo stayed right where he was. He adjusted his orange glasses and took a very long, very deep breath. He knew that being brave meant staying calm, even when things got messy. "Okay, Windy Paint," Milo said in a kind, steady voice. "Let's work together instead of fighting." He reached into his backpack and pulled out his longest, sturdiest paintbrush. He didn't try to stop the wind. He decided to dance with it, moving his brush in time with the swirling colors. With a careful flick of his wrist, Milo began to guide the wild, spinning paint toward the lighthouse wall. He watched as the wind carried the colors exactly where he pointed. Huge splashes of blue and silver hit the stone, forming the shapes of waves and jumping dolphins. The mural grew larger and more beautiful by the second. Just then, a girl named Maris ran up to the edge of the pier. She watched the colors dancing and shouted, "Milo, the wind is so fast. Can you add some bright kites flying in the painted sky?" Milo grinned and swirled his brush in a wide circle. Maris cheered as the red paint turned into a kite with a long, trailing tail. "It's perfect," she cried. Milo felt a surge of joy. He realized that the mural wasn't just his anymore. It was a gift for the whole town. He looked around for more ideas to add to the wind-blown masterpiece. A boy named Vane joined them, holding his hat against the breeze. "How about some glowing jellyfish in the deep water?" he suggested. Milo dipped his brush into a floating cloud of sunset gold paint and dotted the bottom of the mural with shimmering, light-filled circles that looked just like sea lanterns. When the wind finally settled into a gentle hum, the paint tornado vanished, leaving behind a magnificent scene that covered the entire lighthouse. The townspeople cheered and clapped. Milo took a deep bow, his orange glasses shining. He had learned that with a bit of patience and a lot of teamwork, even a wild storm can become a work of art.